Hey everyone, different angle right now because I have you kind of sitting on a block here. If you did not just see the video that I just posted about my pendulums, you got to go see it. They're vibrating on their own. They're like kind of doing their own little thing, which, this is my workspace. It's kind of like an altar. So it makes sense. And there's a ton of like powerful crystals all around it that are Reiki infused, but it's so cool. The carrot jasper is literally still vibrating. It's still, you guys got to see this. Just look. Do you see this one right here? This one under here. See how it's vibrating? It's just wiggling and it's rocking and it's crazy. A lot of them are still moving in like a circular pattern. You got the green Vesuvianite, I think I said it right, trying to like match itself to the probably the crystals down below it. It's crazy. The ones that are actually matched to me aren't moving at all. So like, I gotta share this story actually while we're doing this. So this is pyrite. Okay. And I was training under my Reiki master back when I lived in Connecticut, and I was helping her out at a spiritual fair. I'm walking around and I say, hey, I think I want to get a pendulum and see how I can use it with Reiki. And she's like, well, just be careful. Every time I've had a pendulum, it swings and it shatters on the wall. Keep in mind, she's a medium, so she might already be tuning into some other things there, but that's besides the point, and I digress. So I go through and I'm looking at all of them, and they're beautiful. They're all kind of laid out like what you just saw there. And there's these gorgeous ones. They're all handcrafted, and I go for the blue one. I go for the the lapis lazuli, because who doesn't? It's a beautiful crystal, right? It's actually considered very, very expensive in certain cultures. So I go for that, and I can't match it. All right, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll go for, I don't know. I'll go for citrine one, right? So citrine is this yellow one, right? And I start moving my way through all the chakras, right? All the colors of the rainbow. And I'm going through, and I was like, well, maybe I'll get this one because it's amethyst. I loved purple growing up. Fun fact too, whatever color you loved growing up is your strongest chakra. So just something to keep in mind. So I'm going through, I go and I use the Dalmatian jasper, and I'm going through, and I'm like, what's going on? I even do just regular quartz, and I do, like one that's like obsidian, and I'm like, what? Nothing is matching. And when things don't match, they vibrate. Okay. So they kind of like do like I'm kind of making it do this, but, you see how it like it's shaking and it doesn't want to say yes or no. Okay. Yes or no, depending on your training. Yes is north and south. No is left and right. Okay. But for me, I learned that you ask yes and no, and it either goes clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay. So anyways, I get to this one. It's the last one. And I'm like, oh, I don't want that one. I didn't think it was pretty. And I'm so sorry that I didn't think you were pretty, because you are beautiful to me now. But, put my hand down, instantly matches to me, start swinging, and I'm like, go figure. So I walk over and I tell my my Reiki master that, and she goes, oh yeah, it's pyrite. Well, you're a Scorpio, so that makes sense. It should link to you. And I'm like, okay, well, I just saved 30 minutes of my life if I just, but anyways, anytime you're getting a pendulum, it will match to you over time, but there are some that might match to your energy wave a little bit sooner. If you go to a crystal shop or a metaphysical shop and they let you kind of try them, it's great. I tend to match better to the metals. So again, we have pyrite here, fool's gold. I have a copper one here, and I also have just a regular silver one right here. Okay, those are the three that I use with my classes that I teach. They tend to be nicer to other people too and match to their energy patterns. This is a new one that I just got. It's an argonite one, and as you can see, he's already shaking. He's not entirely a fan of me yet. I'm working on it. If he doesn't match to me, he might go up for sale. So, these are beautiful, beautiful things, and somebody deserves this beautiful one. If it's not me, it'll be one of you. So anyways, how do we do this? So ideally you want to pose your arm in a place where you're not moving, okay? And so you can see I'm on the table. I'm not rocking the table or anything. I'm sitting still, okay? I'm waiting till this comes to a complete stop. Then I'm gonna take my other hand and I'm gonna put it underneath it, okay? I know I just rocked it, okay? Wait till it comes to a stop. And then I'm gonna say, show me yes. It should start to rock. And now it's going clockwise, okay? So I'll say stop. Wiggle a little bit. Now I'll say show me no. And it's going counterclockwise, okay? Depending on how strong your energy is coming through this, it's gonna swing, okay? Okay, so what we would do is if we're going to measure a chakra, okay, and this is how I use it in Reiki. Now, I use it with both my hands. I always use it in my dominant hand. And again, you're trying to limit as much movement as possible. I get it. You are going to sit there and be like, well, your body's moving and whatever, okay? That's why I'm doing it on camera, so you can say I'm moving as minimally as possible. I'm not trying to move it, okay? There are some people that are like, oh my goodness, oh, your chakra, it's like amazing right now. It's not how you use it, okay? It's not. It's not a nunchuck for spirituality, all right? It's meant to be finite, all right? So again, I wrap it around my finger like this so I have a good balance here, and then I just lock it in place with my other finger. All right, now we're gonna see how my throat chakra is, okay? So we're gonna kind of put it around my throat chakra. I'm gonna put my hand underneath. I'm gonna be like, show me how my throat chakra's health is right now. I'm not touching my forehead, so I want you to see that. So it's actually swinging in clockwise position right now. And it's good, it's healthy, it's not shaking, it's not doing anything, okay? And that's good. I have thyroid issues every once in a while, and I get sore throats a lot. So that is a good one, all right? We'll go up here to my third eye, okay? You guys can see it. Oh, Ripley's coming to say hello. Show me the health of my third eye. I can't really tell which way it's going. I think it's counterclockwise. No, it's clockwise. Yeah. I'm trying to like watch out of my peripheral. Okay. You know what I mean? And then you can kind of put it above your head too. This is swinging because I just held it up there. But again, it's kind of what you want to do. If you want, you can always kind of use an anchor that's not moving a lot, but you do need to have your hand underneath so that you're channeling that energy, okay? Using these can be helpful. I have put it over people where they're like, just got through a breakup and it's like this, which means that they're not attuned to their own energy, okay? I've put it over people that are highly, highly self-admitted spiritual people. And it swings crazy in the opposite direction. It'll like swing like this, and it's like, ooh, you're spiritual, but you're not grounded, and you're not in the spiritual practice that you should be in, okay? Because we know a lot of people that walk around, tout that they're beautiful souls, everything like that, but there's just something off about them. Yeah, spiritual power comes in a yin and a yang, both positive and negative. You know, you want to make sure you're doing your research before you start diving into or trusting anybody else with spiritual gifts to take care of you, okay? People that are Reiki masters, you are specifically chosen by your Reiki master to become a Reiki master, to pass down those traditions. I will 100% tell you, I had someone who was close to my family at one point or another, and they asked me if I would train them in Reiki because they were so spiritual. I didn't do it. I kept putting it off because something in my gut was telling me something was wrong. And then, lo and behold, about 2 or 3 months later, they showed who they really were and did some really nasty things to a member of my family. And nah, I'm not going in a mother bear mode here, but like, you don't treat people like that you say you love. So that being said, I'm really glad that I didn't try to pass down those traditions because I think she would have abused them and used them improperly, okay? A lot of the times when I do Reiki, I teach people how to do Reiki for themselves. And when I do Reiki on other people, I do charge every once in a while because it is something that I've learned. It is an education that I've gone through and everything, but I don't crazy outprice everything. There's some people that are like $300 a session. No, I'm like maybe 50 in most cases. I'm just like, whatever you can afford. Okay, that's who I am, and that should tell you everything you need to know about me with my Reiki practice. So my cat and my dog are talking to each other. So that's what you're hearing in the background. Anyways, getting back to it. Pendulums, great tool for Reiki. Great tool for blessing all of your things. So if you check out my video I just did, I was doing a winter solstice bowl. Okay, so when I light it, I'm actually going to bless it with this on the 21st and just kind of say, hey, I'm channeling energy from the universe into this bowl to manifest everything that I am asking for in the new year, things like that. Anyways, if you have any questions, reach out. If you are interested in getting your own pendulum, check out my link to my Etsy store below. And yeah, there's going to be a reading coming soon. Not right now, though, because I have to go to my big girl job. But it will be coming probably by Friday. So tune in. Deuces.